Why is overcoming big challenges so difficult? What makes us more motivated to put in effort? How can setbacks actually help us grow?
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Green Pool's channel. I'm Yuji, a Japanese retiree and the author of Green Pool, Simple Lessons Learned in My Ordinary Life. Today's theme is planning and preparation. Life is full of challenges, big and small. And let's be honest, when it comes to the major ones, getting through them isn't easy without daily practice, real-world experience, solid preparation, and the support of others. But here's the thing. We are way more motivated when our efforts help others, not just ourselves. That's just human nature. We are wired to build communities, keep things running, and pass down what we've learned to the next generation. True fulfillment comes when we put our skills to good use, make a difference in people's lives, and get recognized for our contributions. It's not just about personal success. It's about knowing we matter. So when life throws setbacks our way, instead of seeing them as roadblocks, we can see them as fuel for growth. Challenges aren't just problems. They are opportunities that make us stronger and add meaning to our journey. In line with today's theme, I'll share 5 short related essays from my book Green Pool. There is a Japanese saying, if you are prepared, you won't have to worry. This reflects the idea that preparing in advance can prevent anxiety, even when the unexpected occurs. Life and work often bring unforeseen challenges, and another saying offers guidance for such situations. If you are in real trouble, you will find a way out, or there is always some way out of a difficulty if you really look for one. These words remind us that in tough times, unexpected solutions may present themselves. However, such moments of inspiration are less likely to arise if we neglect to exercise our minds. To handle unforeseen circumstances effectively, it is essential to keep our brains sharp. By actively engaging with everyday problems instead of avoiding them, in this way, we can better prepare ourselves for whatever challenges life may bring. In life, unique opportunities can unexpectedly present themselves, and the ability to take advantage of these moments often hinges on an individual's sense of purpose, hard work, and resilience in various situations. Overcoming challenges and learning from experiences play crucial roles in seizing and maximizing such opportunities. The stories of many successful individuals suggest that achievements rarely stem from mere chance. Instead, they arise from a combination of determination, effort, and the ability to extract valuable lessons from setbacks and related experiences. When life flows smoothly, it can sometimes feel monotonous. Yet when things don't go as planned, we often gain a deeper appreciation for those smoother times. Daily life can generally be divided into routines and non-routines. Routines are self-created, offering familiar and predictable rhythms. In contrast, non-routines often arise from external factors like people, organizations, or nature, where unpredictability is more common. These challenges, though disruptive, can offer valuable lessons. By appreciating smooth times and embracing difficulties as opportunities for growth, we can cultivate a peaceful mindset. While this perspective isn't always easy to adapt, it is essential for leading a fulfilling life. The thing I really don't want to do is feel remorse about missing out on an important and rare opportunity by thinking I should have done it at that time even if I fail. If my memory serves me right, it was around my mid-teenage years that I developed a life motto not to regret any passing days. This motto probably formed gradually through the influence of several autobiographies I read. I have been told that you are soft-spoken and look somewhat tame at first glance, but in reality, you are kind of stubborn and determined person. While I'm not very good at assessing my own character, both observations might be correct, since human character cannot be easily categorized. It is more complex than we think. Regardless, this motto remains one of the most important principles in my life. What do we live for? This has been a profoundly significant question throughout human history. Personally, my answer to this question has undergone a drastic change before and after my retirement. Prior to retiring, my response was heavily influenced by my subjective experiences and limited perspective, self-interest. However, post-retirement, my answer has taken a more altruistic turn. In this new phase, I've come to realize that as human beings, we are social beings inherently wired to connect with each other. Our collective struggle for survival is intertwined with the preservation of the human species. Simply put, our ancestors received the torch of responsibility to sustain their society from the previous generation, fulfilled those responsibilities during their time, and then passed the torch to the next generation. This passing down of responsibilities from generation to generation might hold a fundamental truth related to the aforementioned question. The shift in my perspective has led me to understand that our lives are not solely about personal ambitions and pursuits. Instead, we are part of a greater continuum. Where the actions and choices of one generation influence the course of the next. It is through this interconnectedness and sense of responsibility to the larger community that we find purpose in our existence. Overall, my retirement has allowed me to see beyond the boundaries of self-interest and recognize the collective effort of humanity in ensuring its continuity. The question of what do we live for is no longer confined to individual aspirations, but encompasses a broader sense of duty to our species and the generations to come. I hope today's essays resonated with you and offered new inspiration. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time on the Green Pools channel. Until then, take care. また会いましょう。ありがとうございました。